Hello folks, as you know I'm still losing koi. Dave come down the 28th, treated Goldie. I think the fish I lost was a Goramo, I think it's called. He was I don't want to film it, to be honest with you. Obviously because I've got a pond with no windy, you can't see the problems with the fish from the top. It wasn't until we got him out and we looked underneath. There was quite a big percentage of his flesh missing, so we left him in sedative and just let him go to sleep naturally, which I don't normally do, to be honest with you. I used to do sea fishing. I know how to deal with fish in a quick way. I'm going to go into that. Dave's at the show today, so I'll pop and see Dave tomorrow. Good luck mate with the show. Today I've got to get Goldie out and I've got to treat him. Now, talking to Dave on the 28th, I think it's the first today, I think, something like the first or second today. I know I've lost all track of days. It's Saturday anyway, so I've got to get Goldie out and treat him again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I've set it all up. I've never done this before in my life. I'm absolutely bricking it. I've got the sedative in a container which I'll show you, and I'll show you what I'm prepping up. I'm going to turn you around now and show you what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it, folks. Okay then, I've had to bring them under here because the sun's shining outside. I've got potassium permanganate. I'm going to make a paste with that, I'll show you that. Koi Calm, which is a first aid kit that I bought. That's already in the container, ready for Goldie. Gloves, because PP stains everything, and some swabs just to treat. Now, I'll bring it over to here now. This is how I've set it all up. This is how we set it up with Dave, and Dave come the other day. There's the container. I've been out and bought that. Now it's had the proper container, folks. I have ordered one. That's the biggest one I could get to get Goldie in, and it worked to treat the other day, so that's what I'm using today. Okay, I've got a little table over here, nice foam mats when he's asleep, a big towel which I'll soak in pond water, and that's just an hand towel for myself. What I've got to do is get Goldie out, shove him in the bath, turn you back. I've got to get Goldie out, put him in the container, wait for him to go to sleep. What I'm going to do, I'm going to dry his wound off with paper towel, not a normal towel, like a bath towel, hand towel, whatever, or cloth. I'm going to use paper towel. It absorbs the water quicker and dries it up quicker apparently. So that's what we used the other day. It worked brilliant the other day. He's swimming around, he's okay, he's feeding. I've not fed him yet, obviously, because I've got to treat him now. So I thought rather than give him some food and cause more problems with him, with his food inside him, I thought I'd treat him, I suppose, on an empty stomach anyway. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to put him in the container, and I'll show you, if I can, I want to show you when he's asleep how I'm going to treat him, folks. So I'm going to do my best, but obviously the health of the fish is most important. So if he gets too much like he did before when I got Goldie on the grass, and you know, one or two people were happy with the way I've done it. Like I said, I'm a fisherman. I've been fishing since I was 13 years of age. I'm 62 years of age. I've just come back from a week's fishing. I do treat my fish as best as I can for their safety. I always have done. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to get Goldie out, and I'm going to put him to sleep, folks, and then I'll get back to you. Right, I just thought I'd show you this, folks. This is probably the best net I've got at the moment. The other nets are old. Well, the one net's old, the other one's a landing net I used to use for fishing. Although I won't get Goldie in it. It's trying to catch him in that net. I've got a great big carp specimen net here. What we done with Dave, when Dave come the other day, he tied that in a knot there. So the net is actually, you can't see on the camera, it's quite shallow. I'll just flick it around now just to show you the fish. They're now on me, look. They've all settled down, absolutely brilliant. I've got one fish that looks like, you got a little slight, looks like Popeye, but I don't think it is. I think it's the colour around its eyelid. So I might get him out after and just have a quick look. There's that one there, gin ring. Yeah, they're now on me, look, them after the feed. I've lost him again now. Anyway, Dave noticed him, said looks like he might have a little bit of Popeye in the one eye, looks like it's bulging a little bit, so I might just get him out later. He's Goldie. He's swimming around, he's alright. Dave did cut, you got a bit of algae coming off that wound. We cut the wound and put PP on it. So anyway, I'm gonna crack on and get it over and done with, folks. But like I say, I am bricking it. Right then, folks, I don't really need to show you that I'm going to mix this. There's no measurements. Please don't get doing what I'm doing. I watched this the other day with Dave. He did say to me, if you need help, he'd come and help me. And I really, I know I keep on about it, I just can't thank the bloke enough. Absolutely fantastic. I'm just putting these come with a kit, the first aid kit. Potassium manganate. I've done all this now, I've got no water. Whoops. Oh. I think that, folks, is going to be enough, to be honest. I'll get back to you in a sec. Right, folks, I've got him in there, and I've got to be honest with you. Over the matter of a few days, since we got him out, he's looking pink all over. I did talk to Dave the other day when he come, and the chances of him surviving, unfortunately, was looking rather slim when he treated him. This is something I've got to do to try my best. Obviously I'm devastated losing my other fish. This is a fish I've never shot a fish in my life, and this is a fish that I really wanted to show next year, but obviously now I've got no chance. He's insensitive now, so I'm just going to try and get it over and done with, folks. A bit of pond water out of the pond, just add a little bit in. I'm going to use 2 buds just so I don't put some more. And you can see that, folks, I'm absolutely bricking it. Right then, folks, that's mixed there now ready. I want to see if I can set the tripod up over by the koi. Whether I'll get it filmed or not, I really don't know. Do I really want to film it? I would like to show people really what I'm trying to deal with. And it is a struggle, and it's heart-wrenching. Mason's gone out with trace, so I can do it. He does now, I'll let him watch it when Dave was here, some of it. He needs to know if it's all about koi keeping anyway, so sedatives in, keep them fastened up, keep them nice and clean and tidy. Paper towel ready. I'm just going to soak the towel I've got, I'm going to soak that in pond water now, put that on top of them mats, and then just wait for him to sleep. He's settled down already, he's starting to go already, so I'll catch you in a bit, folks. If you're squeamish, folks, and you don't like this sort of thing, just turn away. I'm just going to show you his wound. He's going to sleep now. Flick it down quickly and show you his wound. You know the LC, folks. He's just giving it there. It is, look. Now obviously, because I've not got a window, that's potassium. That is the dark part that's on it. You can see him rolling round. He looks rather pink. It's just that I've got on him, and a bit on his fin there. I've cut that back. Look. So, it's almost ready, folks. I really don't think I'm going to be able to film it. I'll get back to you. I don't know how much you're going to see of this. I'm going to try, he's asleep now. I'm going to try and get him up and show you. Never done this before in my life. I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing, folks. Just trying to dry it off. See his gilt still moving there. I'm absolutely breaking it, folks. This was a gift off my best mate. I've had him years. And to think there's right. Start with all my heart I can say this fish. I'm just going to leave that on for a couple of minutes. Please don't copy what I'm doing. These are videos that people want to watch. I've never had to do this before in my life. I really don't want to do it ever again. I'm just going to leave that to soak. Just for a few minutes, folks. He's looking all the pink everywhere, unfortunately. So that's the treatment on, folks. I don't know if you can actually see that. I hope you can. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it off. Just give him a couple of minutes and then I'm going to put him back in the pool. And I'll catch you later. Like I said before, folks, if you don't like this sort of thing, I have never done this before at all. I'm bricking it. I'm going to flick it. If you don't like this sort of thing, just please look away now. I'm just going to show you. You're back in the water. Sorry about the camera work. I'm going to turn him right round now, so if you don't like it, please turn away. And there he is now. Treated. As you can see, he's moving about. I ain't going to film it no more. We done this last time with Dave, and he come back round. I just hoping he'll come back round today. Like I say, I'm absolutely bricking it. I'll get back to you and I'll let you know how I got on with him. This has got to be one of the worst moments I've had in my life with Koi. I'm going to flick it. I filmed it. It's been so bad to look at. I do feel physically sick. I'm going to flick it around. And the only reason I'm flicking it around now and showing you, folks, is because you can see him coming round. He's been lying on his back upside down, sinking, and I really thought he'd had it. But now he's upright. You can actually see him coming round. This is the heartache of keeping koi, and this is something now koi keeper wants to go through. Now I've got an amalgam light head off Dave, and I turn it off because the water's turning cold now. But now the end of that pipe for Goldie's hiding under now. That's thick green, so I'm going to just turn it back on. Fish him swimming about, wondering what the bloody hell's going on. Look, Goldie's upright, which is making me feel a hell of a lot bleeding better, folks. I won't recommend it. Well, not recommend it. I won't wish it on anybody. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. Short video this time, folks. Thanks for watching.